So hopefully Ryan is here by the time we get into the thick of it, but we got bench. I'm a little fearful today. If you're a real one and you notice that 2 gym vlogs this week will have been posted, not a third, because I fucked my shit up bad. You know, after the 600 for 5, we got it, but the back was fucked. Not injured. I'm very good at distinguishing the different type of pains that I have. Didn't feel like anything serious, and it does feel a lot better. But because of that, Thursday, I just decided to focus on squats and not record, and then I was just gonna record the leg day workout. So as it turns out, the back is fine. I was able to go up to 575 for my, or 475 for my last set of 5. Back pain was fine. I think it was just super tight because I've never done that amount of volume before. It was a fuck ton of volume. But as I was doing that, I grabbed a red the wrong way. Like I had it turned and I was like picking it up in one hand, and I felt like a strain shoulder up to my neck, like my trap. And that whole day, I couldn't even move it in most directions. Lost a lot of functionality out of the whole day. So I took it easy, just focused the rest of the day, taking it easy on everything. Because even just setting up for some leg days was fucking up my shoulder. I ended up going home mad early, not doing much with legs, kind of just recovering. Friday didn't go to the gym and just been focused on recovery. And it feels good, but you never know. So is it a stupid decision to, you know, still go into a bench? Yeah, but we're stupid. So we're just following the way that God made us. Anyways, fingers crossed, prayers up to the big man that we can do this without any bad repercussions. I mainly really don't want anything bad to happen because, like I said, I was doing legs when this went down, and I still had to take it easy because my shoulder was fucked. So you might think that just because it's like, oh, you know, my shoulder, my forearm, you could still do certain lifts and completely be unaffected. Wrong. You know, depending on where the injury is, it could still interfere with lifts. So this being up here and just losing most of that functionality, that would not be good for the upcoming deadlift competition. Because I kid you not, just rolling out of bed was like damn near fucking impossible. Let me put this the wrong way. So I can imagine that if we fuck it up and it feels like that going into the deadlift comp, as we would be setting up and, you know, rolling those shoulders back and shit like that, you know what I mean? Activating those lats and whatnot, keeping the back tight and all that, it would definitely get in the way of that, and we would not be able to lift to our potential, you know what I mean? So, pray nothing happens. So with that being said, I plan to kind of just feel it out. You know, if everything feels good, I will add on late for that last set because that's just where we are with the bench, but not like anything crazy. And if it is acting up, I just say we don't be a pussy and still do it anyways, and then, you know, I guess we can use that pain that we would feel during the deadlift comp to increase the strength. But really good timing, actually. The boy Ryan showed up, and he's not even here for the thick of it, so we're gonna absorb that power real quick. And we should be good for the rest of the entire workout. Main focus today, continuing to get more bang for our buck. That bang being the leg drive that buck being the power we get from it. Bang for your buck. And more importantly, I feel like where I'm lacking the most in my bench is staying tight in my lats, my back, all that shit. You know what I mean? I know some people might look at it and be like, it's fucking bench press. Why do you need to engage your back? It helps, you know what I mean? And I feel like where I'm lacking the most is just using those other muscles that would help instead of just, you know, relying on the leg drive and fucking chest and tries, you know, just really, you know, bracing, you know what I mean? Having that arch and really keeping that fucking back tight, you know, like we're fucking getting ready for a pose down, you know what I mean? Like we're about to hit a, but instead of doing the, we're doing the, so main focus for today. So redemption. Last time we picked this up with one hand, we fucked everything up in the shoulder. Yeah, I know, yeah. I know, guys, yeah. No, it's fine, we got it. Yeah. That's one win today. 3 more wins to go. That being first, second in that last set. Warm-ups don't count, because this is pussy shit, obviously. I don't know, man. Might be in a little bit of a trouble. She feels heavy. That's fucking 270 something, no, 265? And feels heavy, so. It's no problem. I'm sure we'll be fine. Gone about 320. We'll get the music buff going after we do this. But hopefully this doesn't feel too heavy. But even if it feels too heavy, 300 range is what we're staying in today. So it wouldn't be that big of a deal. As long as it feels good enough to where it's like, you know, anything in the 300 range will be pretty slight, then I'm happy. That feels good. That feels good. I feel like we're in the groove now, like the real groove. Like I could probably pick up Barbella, slow dance, you know what I mean? Salsa, two-step, you know. Some slight. So now, it depends. I'm gonna throw everything into the bars, load it. No, I actually think we go up to 375. I think that's what we do. So we're gonna get on a slight 335 for the last warm up, then get into the first set. All right, we're gonna hit this up, get the music buff going, quick little last warm up, and then go straight into that first working set. That weirdly felt the easiest out of all the warm-ups since 275. So I feel like we're sitting pretty for those first sets. And then we'll see if we can cook up. Shoulder also feeling pretty good. So everything's looking solid. Watch. They call me the barbell whisperer for a reason. Yes,
있으면 매력이 있으면 안에 들었으니 이 있으면 만한 그만 그래.
Translates to, you're gonna move the way I want you to. You're gonna move for a smooth 3 without any fight back. And as you can observe, that's exactly what's gonna happen. I told you, you know. I asked Barbella to jump. She tells me how high. First set complete. Take a little breaky break, second set. Then probably go up to maybe 380 for that last set. More weight. I think at the very least, just making sure this stays okay. We'll look at what we did last time for that last set of 3 and either go a couple pounds over that or just tie it. We'll see though. It's all dependent on how that second shit moves. Anything could happen during that second set. I mean, I could detach my whole entire shoulder. So I think it feels good though, and follows the theme of my second set, just always feeling better than my first, whether tight or go a little bit over. All right, gonna go ahead and get intimate with Barbella for this second set of 375, and then if the shoulder is good after this, we'll at least tie what I did last time. But if it feels good, as we continue to get used to, you know, working on these little things that have been helping my bench, we'll add on a little bit more weight, you know what I mean? Just not go OD with it, just because of all the little micro injuries that we had last week. Still gonna play it safe, you know? It's good. Not only did it, or is the shoulder good, but it felt good too. I'd say we go for like that was 275. I feel like we could go 385 range. So hopefully what we did last time is like a slight whatever. I'm gonna choose a good pump up song and then we're gonna lock in. I went back and looked, it looks like 182. And like I said, I think in terms of what I can do without potentially setting myself up for failure with my shoulder was in that 385 range. So taking that into consideration, we did pit on just a pound more. So instead of 382, we're going for 383. And a little bit nervous because that's kind of pushing the envelope. Like I said, the absolute max would be 385, but we just got to get ourselves pumped up and just, you know, slip into that mentality. It's 3 reps, you know what I mean? 20 seconds of pain max, you know, and we're good. I feel like if we really get that blood pumping, we're gonna be fine. All right, come on. Come on, you got 3, come on. Come on, you're mine. You're mine for 3, come on. Solid, solid. I feel like liftoff wise, you could probably get in like a 385. So all things considered, you know, with how the shoulder was last week, I'll definitely take that, you know. Deadlift competition is next Friday, I believe. So we have all of next week, kind of just take it easy. Yes, I know there's a lot of flaws in my prep for this, but it's a non-serious competition. And I'm not gonna lie, in terms of prepping for lifting comps and stuff like that, you know, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I mean? So it's not gonna be fucking perfect, but I'm just saying that because we're fine. You know, in terms of fucking up the shoulder, we got through the things that are gonna fuck it up the most. I mean, we still have the rest of the chest day, but accessories aren't gonna be as heavy as this, not as much volume. So next week, we're gonna be chilling all the way up until that comp. So we're good, because we're not gonna be going heavy on bench or anything like that, you know, leading up to that. So we're solid, we got through it, shoulder's fine. We know it's not gonna get in the way of the deadlift now. So now we have deadlift tomorrow. Now that, I will probably take it a little bit easy on, just because we do have to record tonight. So, gonna be a little bit tired, exhausted, you know what I mean, Tuesday. And don't wanna do, you know, heavy hip thrusts, all that shit on top of really heavy deads and just fuck up the body beyond repair for next week. So, I think Thursday will be more of a technique day, you know, but in terms of what we're supposed to go up to, not going over that, not adding on more weight to that last set. I know it sounds a little bit boring because there's no suspense of like, oh, what is he gonna add for that lesson? Is he gonna get it? So I think I'm just gonna make it a technique day, give a little commentary on what we're working on, and, you know, give out some tips and shit to help you build a stronger deadlift, just to make things a little bit, you know, interesting. It will be more of an informative video instead of a commentary type shit. So, but I'm very, very happy about the way things went today. Probably most happy about the lack of irritating or getting some type of injury, considering how things went last week. So, till tomorrow.